Below is a passionate, energetic, and interactive YouTube script crafted as a die-hard New York Giants fan, focusing on Joe Schoen's NFL scouting combined comments about the offensive line struggles, free agency plans, and Chris Snee's role in rebuilding the unit. It's structured into 15 scenes, using storytelling to build suspense and keep Giants Nation hooked, packed with details from the text, stats, and fan engagement. All in English is requested. Giants Nation, get up. Your Big Blue Die Hard is live from the NFL Scouting Combine, screaming from the rooftops of Indy. Our offensive line's been a roller coaster, but Joe Schoen's dropping hints that could change everything. Are you ready to ride this wave with me? Heart-stopping. Picture this. 6 games of solid O-line play. Then BM, Andrew Thomas goes down, and it's chaos again. 10 different combos, a free agent star, and a Giants legend back in the mix. But here's the twist. Could Evan Neal flip to guard and fix our woes? Let's dive in. Setting the stage. All right, fam, we're at the Combine, and Joe Schoen spilling the tea on our New York Giants offensive line. Last season was a tale of 2 halves. 6 weeks of hope, then 12 weeks of hell. Schoen's got plans, and Giants Nation, we're unpacking it all. The early promise. Through the first 6 games of 2024, Schoen thought our O-line was good enough to win. The starting 5, Andrew Thomas, Jermaine Illuminor, John Michael Schmitz, Greg Van Roten, and Evan Neal, played every snap together. We were 2-4, but the pocket was holding. Then disaster struck. Thomas's injury fallout. Week 7, boom, Andrew Thomas goes down with a season-ending foot injury. Our rock at left tackle gone. What followed? Musical chairs, 10 different O-line combos in 11 games, tying the Patriots for the NFL's most chaotic line. Giants Nation, we felt every hit. Greg Van Roten's grit. Enter Greg Van Roten, GVR, the Lone Warrior. Signed a week into camp, he played every snap, 15 starts at right guard, 2 at center. A free agent now, he's the only guy who didn't flinch. Schoen's got 4 starters back, but GVR's a question mark. Do we re-sign him? Schoen's assessment. Schoen broke it down Tuesday. Those first 6 games, the line played good enough to win. He's rewatched the tape. No emotion, just facts. Illuminor shined at right tackle, but right guard's wide open. Giants Nation, are we one piece away from stability? Chris Snee's return. Now, enter a Giants legend, Chris Snee. Ring of Honor, 152 starts, 2 Super Bowl rings, and number 92 on our top 100 list. Back since May as a senior scout, Schoen says he's awesome. He's scouring the country for O-line gems, pro days, meetings, the works. Snee's unique edge. Snee's not just a name, he's a weapon. Schoen raves. He's played at a high level on great teams. He knows what a winning O-line looks like. Continuity, toughness. With him scouting O-line and D-line, could this be the key to rebuilding our trenches? Cap space and draft power. Schoen's feeling the vibe. We've got over $70 million in cap space with restructures and a number 3 pick. He says the roster's shifting in 2 weeks when free agency hits. Giants Nation, we're loaded to fix this line. Are we going big or what? Evan Neal's pivot? Here's the curveball. Evan Neal, our 2022 number 7 pick, might slide from tackle to guard. Schoen's mulling it. How do we get our best 5 out there? Neal struggled, benched last year, but 6'7", 350 pounds, could guard be his redemption? Free agency frenzy. Right guard's the hot spot. GVR's a free agent, and Schoen's eyeing options. He's studying other teams' cast-offs, saying, is the answer on our roster or outside? With cash to burn, could we snag a stud like Trey Smith or Will Fries? The clock's ticking. Fan pulse check. Giants Nation, I'm throwing it to you. Resign GVR or chase a new right guard? Kneel to guard. Genius or bust? Who's your dream free agent O-lineman? Flood those comments. I want to see your game plan for this line. Stay glued, because the Notches das New York Giants news is heating up. Free agency's 2 weeks out. Drafts in April. Will Snee unearth a gem? Could Thomas bounce back stronger? We're tracking every move for our Giants. That's the snap, fam. If you're hyped to fix this New York Giants O-line, smash that like button, drop your fixes below, and subscribe. We're your Big Blue Pulse. Share this with every Giants fan you know. Let's build this wall together. Go Giants! Below is a passionate, energetic, and interactive YouTube script crafted as a die-hard New York Giants fan, focusing on the latest NFL scouting combine updates about defensive linemen and linebackers, with a spotlight on prospects like Abdul Carter, Mason Graham, Jalen Walker, Jack Sawyer, and Howard Cross III. It's structured into 15 scenes, using storytelling to build suspense and keep Giants Nation engaged, packed with details from the text, stats, and fan interaction, all in English as requested. Giants Nation, let's get loud. Your Big Blue fanatic is fired up, reporting straight from the NFL Scouting Combine in Indy. We're talking game changers, defensive studs who could turn our New York Giants into a nightmare for QBs everywhere. Are you ready to dream big with me? Imagine this. A ferocious edge rusher who says he's the best in the country. A dominant DT who'd pair with Dexter Lawrence like peanut butter and jelly, and a Giants legacy kid who idolized Eli. But here's the kicker. Could one of these beasts land in East Rutherford? Hold tight, we're diving in. Day one at the Combine, and the defensive linemen and linebackers are stealing the show. These guys hit the podium yesterday, spilling the tea on their goals and grit. Giants Nation, this is our chance to scout the next big thing for the New York Giants. Let's break it down. First up, Penn State's Abdul Carter. This dude's a 6'3", 250-pound edge monster, and he's got Daniel Jeremiah calling him the #1 prospect in 2025. He says it's very realistic to go first overall. With 20.5 career sacks, he's a QB's worst nightmare. Could he join Burns, Thibodeau, and Dex? Imagine that front. But wait, Carter's not working out here. A late-season shoulder injury from Penn State's playoff run has him at 90%. He's saving the fireworks for his pro day. Giants Nation, if he hits 100%, we're talking a franchise defender. Is #3 too high for him, or do we pounce? Next, Michigan's Mason Graham, a 6'3", 320-pound DT who's all business. Unanimous All-American, national champ, and he crushed Ohio State souls. With 8 sacks and 19 tackle for loss in 3 years, he says he's one of the most dominant in this class. Pair him with Dex? Good luck, NFC East. Here's the juice. Graham thrived next to Kenneth Grant at Michigan, a big, athletic DT like our Dexter Lawrence. If he eats, I eat, he said about Grant. 2 massive, agile studs inside. At the Giants D-line that could bully anyone. Are we dreaming too big here? Georgia's Jalen Walker steps up, Butkus Award winner as the nation's top linebacker. This 6'2", 245-pound chess piece split time on and off the ball. 13 sacks, 45 pressures in 2024. He loves being unpredictable. Could he be our do-it-all weapon? Walker's not just hype, he's strategy. Playing multiple spots increases my value, he says. Imagine him blitzing, dropping into coverage, or spying Jalen Hurts. Giants Nation, do we need this kind of Swiss Army knife to shake up our defense? Ohio State's Jack Sawyer's next. A 6'5", 260-pound DE with a nose for the ball. His 83-yard scoop and score sent the Buckeyes to the title game. With 6.5 sacks in 2024, he's delaying his testing for pro day, but he's ready to prove he's elite. A fit for us. Sawyer's hyping his teammate Tyleik Williams too. 6'3", 327 pounds of Kung Fu Panda freakishness. Tyleik's got 5.5 sacks and 18 tackles for loss over 3 years. Sawyer says he's a top draft freak. Could we snag both Buckeyes? Then there's Howard Cross III, Notre Dame DT and son of Giants Super Bowl champ Howard Cross Jr. Growing up idolizing Eli and Cruz, he's got Big Blue in his blood. At 6'1", 285 pounds, with 5 sacks in 2024, he's living a surreal dream. A hometown hero return? Here's the tension. We're at #3, desperate for a QB, but these defensive studs are unreal. Carter, Graham, Walker, Sawyer, Cross. Any of them could pair with our core and make us a playoff threat now. Trade back or go defense. What's your play, fam? Giants Nation, I'm throwing it to you. Carter at number 3. Yes or no? Graham over a QB? Walker's versatility or Sawyer's clutch gene? Cross for the legacy vibes? Hit those. That's the whistle, fam. If the New York Giants combined scoop has you buzzing, smash that like button, drop your prospect picks below, and subscribe. We're your Notches Das New York Giants News HQ. Share this with every Giants diehard. Let's build this D-line together. Go Giants!